Good Thursday morning to you. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich. This is your outlook for May 8th, 2014. And for your Thursday morning, we're going to start this off at 3 a.m. on the NAM high res. This is the future simulated radar. And we have some showers that are associated with the warm front. The warm front is actually in a very slow process of pushing through to the northeast. And along this frontal boundary, we have clouds and a few showers. I think it's just going to be one of those deals where it's just hanging around early in the morning here, and you can see an impulse coming here at 7 o'clock coming across northeast PA and heading southeast. So it will be raining earlier on in the morning here, I think, and then this will push off before noon, I think, off the coastline, and then that's it. But the rest of the day, I think, is going to remain mostly cloudy. This front is still going to be sitting up here like this. So either side of this front, give or take 50 miles or so, you're going to have a corridor here on either side that's going to have this whole area is going to be in clouds in here. So it's a mostly cloudy day we're looking at here for most of the area here, but eventually this will start creeping to the north, and as it does so, we're going to have some breaks in those clouds. And so areas out here in central PA are going to have temperatures that are going to be in the up reaching into the 70s, whereas these areas here are going to be stuck in the 60s. So just because the clouds are going to be hanging on here longer, again, you might have some breaks from southwest and northeast, some breaks in the clouds late in the day, and that could allow temperatures to get a little bit warmer. But the further northeast you go, the cooler it'll be. So you say up in this area up here in Sussex, we have 62 degrees for a high. Down here in Allentown, it's going to be about 68, 69 degrees, something like that. But as you head back towards Harrisburg, you're in the low 70s here, about 72 or so, and about 80 down here in DC. So you see the idea here is the further northeast you get, the cooler it's going, just because of that cloud cover being in place. So that's the look at the NAM. Let's go to another look here. This is what the precipitation is going to be here, like in the morning hours here. And then we're going to go a little bit further here to the afternoon, and that's our next frame here. You still see, even though there's no precipitation at this point, there's still some clouds lingering here. You might even have some drizzle with those clouds along this warm front that is now draped across extreme northeast portions of northeastern PA and northern New Jersey. So those are your spots that we expect to be the chilliest today, where the front will have a hard time moving through initially. But that front will eventually push through with the overnight hours here. And then here's a look at Friday. Not really too much going on here. Should have a very warm day here Friday. Not dealing with any precipitation. Kind of a variable clouds type day on Saturday. Might have an early shower in some spots on Friday morning, but that's about it. And I really don't expect that there to be any problems with the temperature going up. You might have temperatures up in the mid 70s in many locations because of that. And then overnight, Friday night, you might have a little bit of some shower activity overnight, just brief. This is all ahead of a cold front here that's sitting way back here. So this is kind of like a prefrontal trough that's moving through, and along that there might be a few showers that move through here. Then we get into Saturday. Saturday, I think, is going to be one of those days where it's going to be a mostly clear day as well. You're going to have temperatures really surging with a southwesterly flow out ahead of this front, and temperatures will get into the mid to upper 70s in many locations. And then we're going to have the clouds come in later in the day, which is going to allow for some storms to come in here as we get into Saturday afternoon or late afternoon and evening here. And you can see that here along that cold front here. The cold front is sitting back here like this in association with the low pressure that's sitting up here in southeastern Canada. So this will move through, and I don't think it's going to affect you. It's going to affect your Sunday at all. I think your Sunday, this is a look at overnight, moves through, no big deal. Your Sunday high pressure sitting right over top of PA at this point, and then we're getting the wrong image here. High pressure sitting right over top of PA. So for Mother's Day, we're not looking at any precipitation whatsoever. Temperatures in many locations here should reach into near 80 degrees with that southwesterly flow. And again, we think that's going to happen for your day on Tuesday. Tuesday is going to be another one of those days where you're going to have temperatures soaring, and we might have a little bit of a shower Monday night into Tuesday, but with another warm front. But Tuesday is looking like it's going to be another day where it's going to be very warm, and it might be one of the peak heating days of the week where temperatures are getting up into the lower 80s in some areas, maybe even mid 80s down here towards Philadelphia and interior South Jersey. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. It looks like it's going to be another ridge setting up head of this next front here, and your ridge is basically sitting here like this. This is your ridge. Everything underneath that is just a dome of warmth just coming and surging northward. So they'll be very warm as we head into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week, and that's one of the things that looks like it's more and more certain at this point in time. And then we will deal with the systems that go beyond that. There are some indications that we might have a cutoff low that's going to come up the coast as we get into late in the period, as day 9, day 10. But that's a little bit too far out to take seriously at this point. We'll just monitor that and deal with what comes in the meantime, as there are a couple chances of precipitation and warm temperatures on its way. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Marchers. That is your outlook for May 8th, 2014. Have a great Thursday.